First off, we're going to talk about the basic skills of water polo.
There's a couple. Just pass them down.
Maybe you can just look over that whenever you want. I mean, it's just fun facts about water polo. You might want to study them a little bit because there might be some questions on it, you know? Just hint, right there.
This one. Oh, stuck together.
Thank you.
So, basic skills about water polo. Each player must know how to swim and with and without the ball.
Each player must know how to use a swimming technique of the front claw or the back stroke.
Jordan, if you guys want to look on with somebody, give me an extra.
Oh, there's extra. Here you go.
Is there extra? Yeah.
Yep.
Thank you.
Should be on time.
Sorry about that. They must have a basic skill of throwing and catching the ball.
You
Everybody
must know
knows.
how to tread water, and the best way for water polo to do is known as the egg beater. It's when you move your feet side to side, bring your upper torso out of the water.
We have a video, so you could
Yeah.
demonstrate it. Oh, okay. I guess we
You
don't
have
have
to
it.
plug that in,
Yeah, just plug the internet in.
the phone thing.
The gray cord. Here.
There you go. I just, Mom?
Yeah.
We all
Sorry.
Looks that.
There you go. You'll get it now.
Joseph, why are you giving those eyes?
Pretty much the egg beater, usually the goalkeeper uses the most, so he can get up high enough just to defend the goal.
Usually, in order to get up higher, you have to kick your legs harder.
Yeah.
And you'll see what I mean when I say kick your legs, because there's a certain motion you should do.
Third motion, yeah.
And that's it.
Babies.
What up, Diesel?
Is that a girl?
So yeah, that is the egg beater. Everybody understand that?
Either
Yeah, like that.
awkward. Synchronized.
Positions. There's offense and defense, obviously. The offensive players, there's 7 players on each team, including the goalie. So there's 6 on in the field, we'll say, and 1 in the goal. 2 wings, 1 center, 2 divers, and a point man, and of course the goalie. There's some formations of the offense at 3-3, 4-2. Those are just kind of to position yourself better, kind of like with basketball. You know, you have a 3-2 or 1-1-2-1.
And defense has the same positions as offense. Formations are either man-to-man or plain zone.
It's hard for defense to have set positions because you're moving around all the time. The goalie is the most challenging position in the water polo. A goalkeeper must have a strong core and lightning-like reflexes. They have to be able to block the ball. They can touch it with 2 hands, and they can also touch the bottom of the pool. A goalkeeper cannot go across half distance.
Only offense, either doesn't matter what side you're on. If you're on offense or defense, you only can hold the ball with 1 hand. Can't use 2 hands. Only go use 2 hands. And like you said, you can touch the bottom of the pool, but the goalkeeper cannot cross the half distance line.
Even to catch it, 1 hand?
Yeah.
And nobody in the field can touch the bottom of the pool.
Right. No one can get.
Offensive strategies, advancing the ball. Players can advance the ball by either passing it to a teammate or pushing the ball, or dribbling, kind of in the water, you know.
Right. When you're dribbling, as you do a freestyle, you're kind of pushing the water, and the ball goes forward. So as you're swimming, you're dribbling the ball. You're pushing the ball. Setting the ball. When the offense tries to pass the ball to center forward or perfectly positions the ball in front of the goal. So it's pretty much where you set the ball in a position to score the goal. So that's very important. And also manning up. Usually, like our defense sometimes will do a foul on purpose just to block the goal or block the offense from making a goal. But they're also taking on the game for 20 seconds. So this gives a chance for the offense to do 6-on-5 and try to make the goal.
There's a wet pass and a dry pass. A wet pass, is that later in the stop show?
Yeah.
It is? Okay, then we'll talk about that soon.
Thanks to that.
Committing a foul. Minor fouls are, well, the most common minor foul is when a player reaches over the ball, if you want to hold that, just that way. Reaches over the ball and tries to get it like this and touches his shoulders like that. You can't do that, more or less. An offensive player commits a foul when an offensive player can push the person away, and that's also a foul. A player may take a direct shot on goal if the foul is committed outside of the 5-meter line, which is 5 meters away from the goal. The shot must be taken in a swift motion, so that way you have to grab the ball and throw it immediately.
Major fouls. These subject fouls include slapping, one from swimming, dunking, pulling one back. Usually the referee would indicate to the player who committed the foul and ask him or her to leave the pool for 20 seconds. So it depends pretty much, yeah, especially if there's no contact in the water pool. So first, just like basketball, just stay in front of the person, hands up, and just try to block it.
They can be a major foul if it's severe. Then they can be suspended for a game, possibly even more.
Right.
You know, basic.
Definitely, yeah.
And also with minor fouls, I forgot to say, if you commit, say, a few fouls, then a referee can take you out for 20 seconds. So not just, you know.
Players who work regaining possession of the ball and prevent it going their own net. Defense attempts to knock away or steal the ball from the offense or even commit a foul to prevent the player on offense to take a shot.
Slogging is when players may also intentionally cause a minor foul and then move towards the goal. This allows the defense an opportunity to double team the hole and possibly steal the inbound pass.
The advantage rule is when the referee refrains from declaring a foul. In his judgment, he would give the advantage to the offender team.
That's pretty much just like not calling a foul. Ball handling skills. When passing or shooting, a player's hips should be lined up in the direction of which the ball is thrown. So you don't want to be facing this way and then throwing it that way. You're not going to get a lot of power on the ball.
There are two types of passes. The dry pass is when the ball is thrown to the teammate without touching the water. The wet pass is when the ball is thrown at the water a few inches away from the teammate, which makes a splash and then reaches forward.
And again, you can only touch the ball with one hand at a time. Shooting. There's 3 basic shooting techniques. The power shot. It's a straight shot to the goal. It's obviously very powerful. You know, you want to get as much power as you can on the ball.
The bounce shot is when a player shoots at an angle at the water and it bounces up into the goal.
And the lob shot is just like in soccer when you kick the ball over the goalie when he's advancing at you and just goes over him. You know, you just lob it over him. Injuries do occur during sport. It's not a very contact sport, or not anymore it's not, but as you see on the sheet, it was. If you want to look at that. Minor injuries, the most common are sunburn because it's played outside a lot, and you want to use sunscreen for that. Eye irritation, also if you're not wearing goggles, we don't have any to supply you with, so if you brought your own, that'd be
yeah, major injuries, most common are facial and head injuries. For example, split lips, broken noses. Most common injuries are the shoulder blade as well, due to throwing the ball or swimming.
and swimmer's ear is also very common. The ball has a special material. It's so that players can grip it, because it's really hard to catch a wet ball with one hand. And it also floats.
The cap is to either protect the head and the ears as well as identify the player's colors.
And the goals, swimwear, mouth guard.
Yep, these are equipment.
And that was.
That was our session.
Any questions?
Yeah, any questions? Joe?
Yeah, you want to do a splash the opponent?
No splash. You can't dunk.
No, you can't.
Can't splash.
Like if they're shooting, you can't maybe splash them in the face a little bit?
Nope. No splashing. All you can do is just like
That's considered a major foul.
That's a major foul.
Yeah, all you can do is just put your hands up and try to block the pass.
Is there taunting?
No taunting either.
No splashing, Joe.
Why do you even ask?
Any other
You gotta
questions?
eat a half hour at least to put it on the pool.
I'm a lifeguard. I can save myself.
No, you cannot.
No?
You're my
Alright, so if you all
I'm
have
not
your
going to
swim
the
stuff,
Yeah.
prepared.
Head over to the.
So we're gonna head down to the pool right now, and we're gonna get you guys in the pool.